Hi everyone, it's Yoselyn with Remax Realty team bringing you this month's Market Snapshot.
The first 5 slides depicts a snapshot of the real estate market broken down into the various market that we have in Southwest Florida. Cape Coral, Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres, Bonita Estero. That gives you an overview of prices, days on the market, percentage increase or decrease, months of inventory, etc., etc. Home prices. The first piece of lack of inventory in this country has kept upward pressure on prices. That's the reason things haven't spiraled out of control like we saw back in 2008. The fact that for 14 straight years we've been below the 50-year average in number of units brought to the market. So when you have 14 straight years of lack of building homes, then you end up with a deficit. Everybody rushed in during COVID due to low interest rates. And even still, with the rise in interest rates, you don't have the available inventory. And that's what's causing prices to continue to rise. Cape Coral year-over-year comparisons. Prices peaked in April of last year in Cape Coral. And although prices have come down slightly from the peak, it's not a free-for-all like so many people expected and perhaps and secretly were hoping for. The reality is that some depreciation has helped. As I've illustrated to you, home prices have dipped by 4%. Now, although that may be disturbing to some, we need to take a full look at why this has happened. Last year's inventory was a mere 485 single-family homes. Today, it's well over 1,400. That's nearly a 200% increase. Fort Myers year-over-year comparison. Prices peaked in May at $639,000 and have remained constant throughout the year. The difference in prices currently to last year is a gain of 5%. With the steady rise in inventory we've seen for the last 12 months, it suggests that prices will continue to level off with no real great percentage increase. North Fort Myers year-over-year comparison, negative 6%. This might be slightly unsettling for your North Fort Myers clients, but rest assured that year-over-year decreases are temporary. We will continue to see prices rise slightly, remain the same, and even dip throughout the rest of the second quarter, but are not the annual home price declines are not expected beyond the year, given the ongoing supply and demand imbalance and the continued strength in the labor market. Lehigh Acres year-over-year comparison, 12%. Inventory began its ascent in March of 2022, which caused prices to level off in 2022 and beyond. The good news is that inventory levels have peaked in July of last year, which, as you can see, August and September, sales prices hovered over that $320,000 mark and have only risen since then while inventory has dropped. Bonita Estero year-over-year comparison, 18.7%. Sellers are still taking advantage of a strong seller's market in Bonita Estero. Currently, prices have reached a peak of $1 million, a gain of nearly 19% year-over-year. Q1 2023 and Q1 2022. Prices peaked in April of last year in Cape Coral, May in Fort Myers, October in North Fort Myers, February in Lehigh Acres, and of this year and currently in Bonita Estero. However, the depreciation that some people said was going to happen just didn't. A lot of that is due to the lack of available inventory, the lack of number of homes that are on the market. It's not the runaway train that so many of our customers believed, and so many are still reporting. Now, while prices may rise a little bit, dip a little bit, or remain flat, that the expectation that we're going to have a free fall simply is not supported. Buying versus renting. The million-dollar question right now in many of your clients' minds is, should I buy a home right now? Is it cheaper to rent or should I buy a home? I want to give you a perspective and some visuals that will help you answer that question. Median rents. 3 things that are important about understanding this question is, first, rent always goes up. This graphic right here shows a median asking price since 1988. It's always gone up. Certainly in the last couple of years, it's gone up dramatically. When you buy a home, your mortgage payment remains fixed. Key piece here. Rent goes up while your mortgage payment is fixed. You have the stability of the part of the largest expense of everyone in their household budget. So we can say confidently that homes go up in value and rent always goes up. You can secure your payment, your housing payment, through buying a home, and it's an appreciating asset. So number one, rents always go up. Number two, prices always go up. In the span of the last 30 years, the average appreciation has been almost 300%. Heck, in our own very backyard, we don't have to go back that far. Prices have gone up 320% since the bottom of the market in December of 2010. And number three, home buying is the builder of equity, and most homeowners in the county are sitting on considerable equity.
Thanks for watching. See you again next month. And remember, success is your only option.